Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Skylar, and I'm the coach of your Duke City Doublades for Season 3 of the NPA. This week, we are matched up against Jolteon, the commissioner of the league, and I'm the assistant commissioner, so it's kind of like battle for the commissioner. If I beat him, I bet him that I would be commissioner of the league. Just kidding. But it's our week 10 battle, our 9th battle, and you can see the team I'm bringing, you can see the team he's bringing. I'm leaving my sets down in the description below, so if you want to check those out, they're down there. Anyways, let's just get straight on into the battle. So we have Joe leading. We have Joe issuing our challenge, and I lead off with Jolteon because I can Volt Switch on anything he sends in, and I'm running Hidden Power Ice, so I can have super effective damage on this thing. And it's exactly what I do. I go for my HP Ice, it connects, does a ton of damage, brings him down to the red, just barely, and he goes for Swords Dance, and I'm thinking, alright, I outspeed this thing, it's fine, but I forget he gets Mach Punch. And Mach Punch at +2 is definitely going to take me out. So I'm already not off to a good start here. I'm already really not off to a good start. He's already taken down one of my biggest threats to his team. So I send in special brownies to bait out the Bullet Seed, and I switch right back out into Oleander, my Mega Venusaur, because I know Mega Venusaur is going to be able to take this thing. So he does actually go out for the Bullet Seed, so that's successful. It's great. It's great. He hits once, he hits twice, and he hits a third time, which would have actually taken out Slowbro. Slowbro would have lived if it was 2 hits. So I'm glad I switched out and made that decision. I go for my Mega Evolution. Not Mega Evolution, Mega Evolution. And he goes for Return. And I know that's going to be bad because he's +2. I barely live on 21 HP, and I go for the Giga Drain because I know it's going to take him out from this range. It does like 30%, and I think being in the red means you're at 25% or less, if I remember correctly. I don't remember exactly, but all I know is it did more than what the red is. So he switches out into his, well, he sends in his Cryogonal, and I know that Venusaur is not going to do this thing, and my video just froze. Okay, great. But Venusaur goes down, and I send in Heatran, and the really only reason I brought Heatran is for Stealth Rocks. And I thought he was going to switch out, so I was going to get free rocks, but no, he sets up a sub, which is even better for me, because now anything that takes 25% from rocks is going to come in and take 25% from rocks, which is great. He goes for Freeze Dry, and I think it does 12 points of damage overall. Yeah, he does 12 points of damage. So I'm laughing right now. He does pop my air balloon, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. It's completely fine. I'm okay with it. I break his sub by going for the obvious Flamethrower, and then I know he's not going to do anything else, so he goes for Hidden Power. I think it's Hidden Power Water, but it might be Ground or Rock. I'm not sure. Could even be Fighting, but I don't think it is, because I think Fighting would take me out. Actually, no, I'm wrong about that. Anyways, I go for Flash Cannon, and he goes bye-byes. So, we're even now, but I pretty much traded 2 Mons for the price of 3, because Heatran's not doing so much, down at, like, below half, and like 25%-ish. I'm not sure exactly what the percentage is, but it looks to be like 25%-ish, maybe 30. So he's not really doing much. Anyways, I switch out and I go into Special Brownies because I know Special Brownies can take any hit from this thing. I'm bold, max defense, and he does laughable damage. It actually does a good amount, being that it's stab and I max defense. It actually does a good amount. I get my leftovers recovery, and he goes straight for the knockoff, getting rid of my leftovers, which is no bueno for me. Takes me down below half, and I just go for Skull because I know it's going to do a ton of damage to this thing. It does less than I thought it would, so I know he's invested in defense, but I get the burn, which is great because I can take any hit from this thing now without having to slack off. And so I'm thinking, okay, I can probably just go for Ice Beam and it'll take him out, and if he switches out, then I get damage on pretty much anything, and I get super effective damage on pretty much anything but his Sableye and his Metagross. And I didn't think he'd switch out to those, so I go for the Ice Beam, but he has the Yachi Berry, which weakens the damage, and I'm hoping the burn is going to take him out, but it takes him down just to like 1 HP. And I'm just like, oh, that's mean. I don't know why he switched out, because he knows that Stealth Rock's is going to take him out when he comes back in. So, okay, Joe. Anyways, he switches in his Togekiss on my Slack Off. And I went for Slack Off because I was like, literally like, this thing's going to go down to burn. Or I'm like, no matter what he does, the Lander's going to go down to burn, and I can just switch out and get my leftover, my Regenerator recovery with the Slack Off. I switch out into Pepe, which is also shiny. I didn't want it to be shiny, but it's whatever. I take my Stealth Rock's damage, and he goes for Nasty Plot. And at this point, I know Air Slash does, like, 99.7% min to me. So he goes for the Air Slash. And I live at a really good amount. And this is where the game really turns around. I paused the video, so don't worry. This is where the game really turns around, because I found out later on that I misbuilt my team and gave Pepe Le Pew, which is what Skuntank's named after, Pepe Le Pew. I gave him max attack, max special defense, and this Togekiss would have won him the game had he flinched me, because it's Serene Grace Air Slash, which has a high chance to, well, it's like 30% chance to flinch, I think? So it's 60% chance to flinch. And he would have probably knocked me out unless he got the lowest of low rolls if I wasn't max special defense. But at this point, I thought he wasn't fully invested in special attack. And I know, being Assault Vest, not Assault Vest, Expert Belt, Adamant, Expert Belt and Adamant, and Max Attack, that Poison Jab does 77% to him, and he came in on Stealth Rocks, which did 25%, so he's only at 75, so I do 2% more, and the Togekiss goes down. So he sends in Black Magic, his Sableye. And I'm just like, okay, I have Play Rough, I'm just gonna go for it. He Mega Evolves, and he doesn't get his Prankster, which is fine, because he's gonna live this anyways. It does like 50-something%, I think. He takes the Stealth Rock damage and takes him down below half with the, I take him down below half with the Foul Play, or Play Rough, rather. He goes for the Will-O-Wisp, and my video freezes again. And the burn, I don't know what is going on, but the burn takes me down to 2 HP, so I have another chance to, Play Rough him. And this is also really important for the game. That flinch right there won me the game. And I'll tell you why. Because he told me after the match he would have recovered on this turn. And he recovered on this turn. You saw how much less Play Rough did. How much less Play Rough did really matters. Because I would have done nothing. The burn would have taken me out on this turn. And then I come in and he proceeds to Will-O-Wisp and maybe Foul Play, but just like Will-O-Wisp and recover me to death with the rest of my team. Because he can take care of Tauros, he can take care of Heatran easily, and he can take care of Slowbro because he's a Dark and Ghost type. Both his stabs are super effective against me. I can't do anything. So this flinch won me the game. Pepe goes down. And I think Rock Slide does like 20% to his set. So it doesn't even matter. I mean, all my moves that I have on Tauros hit him, but none of them do what I need them to do for me to actually have a chance to win this game if he hadn't flinched. But Rock Slide easily takes him out. So I'm sitting really pretty. I'm up 3-2. He's only got 2 mons left. One of them goes down to Stealth Rock, so it's really only 1 mon. So I really just need to take out Metagross. And I know I outspeed easily because I'm 110 compared to 70 base speed. So I go for the EQ, hoping it'll take him out. I know it's not going to. But it did a lot more than I thought it should. But I got a crit, so I was like, oh, okay, cool. I get a crit. He goes for Medium Mash, and I know that's going to take me out. I have no defense whatsoever. But he also gets a crit. I don't know if that mattered or not. I didn't calc it. He gets the attack boost. And I switch into Special Brownies. And Skull wins me the game. So all I need to do is live a hit. I take my 12% from Stealth Rocks. and I forget this thing actually gets Thunder Punch, and it scared me for half a moment. Then I remember, wait, I'm bold, max defense, I should be okay. And it takes me out of Scald, takes me back down to 79 HP, which is kind of like a slap to the face to Joe. But, you know, it's whatever. And then Lander T comes in and goes down to Stealth Rocks, and I beat Joe. I actually won a game! It's amazing! I know! I actually won! But Joe should have won this game. And the reason Joe should have won this game is because his Togekiss would have taken out Pepe. And if Pepe wasn't around, Pepe actually was like my win condition for this game. Pepe was really the only chance I had. After Heatran got so low, Pepe was really the only chance I had to take out Togekiss without a miracle happening. So it was really just down to the fact that I messed up genning my Mon. I messed up and I won the game for that. And it doesn't feel good. I don't feel that I should have won this game. But I did. And also the flinch really mattered as well, because he would have cleaned up the rest of my team with it. And I mean, I'm happy I won. I'm happy I won, but this affects payoffs a lot. And that's what really bugs me, is that I don't feel that this misgenning part of the entirety of what should have happened should have affected playoffs as much as it did. It really doesn't sit well with me, and I feel really bad about it. If I could, I would give Joe the win. I would give Joe the win at, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4-0. I would give Joe the win at 4-0, because if Togekiss would have taken out Pepe, he would have won the game from there on out. Because Jolteon was gone, Mega Venusaur was gone, and Heatran was low. And once you get those guys down low, it's really hard for me to come back. And I somehow pulled off a miracle. When I lived, I was like, oh my gosh, he's not full special attack. But talking to Joe after the match, he hit all his sets were right. Everything he did was completely right. He should have won this game. He should have completely annihilated me. But I got lucky. And the fact that he now might not make playoffs because of it does not sit well with me. It actually really, really, really bugs me that he might miss playoffs. And I feel really bad about it. But enough of my sad story. Anyways, I won the game. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you guys really enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next week for our Week 11 battle against Cressel Key and the Adelaide Umbreons in Season 3 of the NPA. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye!